I was always told that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and half the time I was like, no, like, you don't know what you're talking about.
You feel like no one can understand you. You feel like no one has ever been in your shoes before, and it's all your fault.
My dad had been sexually abusing me for like a long time.
I was drugged and raped by 3 people in the same night.
I was sexually assaulted at a college party by someone I did not know.
I was having issues with my ex-husband. How I coped with situations was by shutting down. I was not allowed to have feelings. I wasn't allowed to voice my opinions.
I'd kind of project how bad I felt onto everybody else, so before I came here I had really no clue on how to cope with anything.
I had attempted suicide. Once I came to that realization that that's not what I wanted, that I wanted to be alive and I wanted to not even just survive, I wanted to thrive, I had to break through that wall of that wall of masculinity and like, I can't handle it by myself. It's not something that I should have to go through by myself. And there are support groups that want to help me and want me to thrive. And so that brought me here.
Everybody's so friendly, and coming here it's nice. Just the support they give you right away is fantastic.
It's a gift, and to walk in the doors and feel every face that walks by believes you and loves you.
The group settings here at Prevail were awesome because I was able to connect with girls my age who had been through very similar, like the exact same thing, different situations.
You know that they get it and they've been there, so it's much more like reassuring. You got that kind of just moral support that like you didn't have from just friends and family.
So that was really helpful and beneficial just in that way, that to know that I wasn't alone.
In the parent support group, it was a wonderful experience in that, you know, we were strangers, but we came together because we had the common bond of a tragedy that had happened with our children. We knew that we had a deep sadness that we shared, so we grew together.
The horse therapy, I think that was probably the most therapeutic for me because it was more in nature and it was more actually like interacting with something that could pick up on your emotion like immediately.
With the horses, you learn how to trust them and like have them trust you. Even though it was an animal, it helped a lot.
Agape, the horses, I was really not sure on how that would go, and I was like, there's no way that an animal can help, but like by the end of it, I was a completely different person.
The one-on-one, it was really great for me because I was able to just share things with her, that I wasn't able to, wasn't comfortable in the group settings, and I got that more personal connection that I needed.
It didn't only help me with the sexual assault and the abuse, it helped me with a lot of things I'd internalized over the years as well. Now I'm able to talk about it freely, anybody that asks me about it. It helped me take the terrible thing and turn it into something a lot more beautiful and nice from what it is.
The advocates here, they became advocates for a reason.
I come because of my advocate. She's my support. She never is judgmental. She lets me open up and she challenges me.
She hasn't just helped me with the assault and everything else, she's helped me with a lot more than that. She's gone above and beyond everything that I even expected.
They saw past what the facade I was putting on and pulled out the genuine Isaac that was underneath. And I didn't find that anywhere else. That was only here that I was able to truly begin to heal from that situation.
We'll always need services for domestic violence and abuse because it's everywhere and it doesn't stop, and people need that safe place to go to. They need people they can trust and people they can tell things that they're too ashamed to tell anybody else.
I asked my advocate what am I supposed to be getting out of this by coming here every week and talking to you about something I don't want to talk about. She says, I want to be able to weave this story into your life and become a part of Isaac instead of something that's hindering Isaac. And that is something that I gained here that I couldn't find. I gained empowerment.
We would not be where we are today without Prevail. I am so incredibly proud of her. Today I would say that she is invincible. She went from being defeated to realizing that they couldn't keep her down, and she's our hero. She's back. And we lost her for a short time, but she's back.
Definitely down the road, like I think through college or somewhere, like I want to be able to help those who have experienced some level of trauma, and I want to be able to just give back, like give back what Prevail gave to me. Prevail saved my life.